hope you're all having a beautiful day so far. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Emily, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 patio makeover ideas for spring and summer. The weather is finally beautiful outside, which means we got to get it ready to enjoy and entertain all spring and summer long. And I have got so many different ideas for you, whether your porch or patio is covered or not. Getting the outdoor spaces all ready to entertain and relax and enjoy all summer long. We're actually going to be building a deck in today's video, and we're going to be doing a little bit of landscaping. I've just got a lot to share with you. I hope you enjoy it. If you like any of the items I share with you in today's videos decor-wise, everything will be linked in the description box below. So just tap that more button right next to the title. It will all pop below the video or beside the video depending on how you're viewing it. But hopefully that helps you out, and you can also find it on my LTK. Let's go ahead and get started with these 10 outdoor patio makeover ideas for summer. I'm sure you have a lot of pollen like we do right now, and so if you can, scrub everything down. It makes just a nice clean slate. I am adding these beautiful iron chairs. These are from Walmart. They have them in 2 different colors, and they're usually on sale. It comes with a little bistro table, and then this planter is also from Walmart, and I love it. It's just kind of like a stone look. I'm adding these faux plant in there. These beautiful purple tulips I grew in a pot. I put them in like February and I wasn't sure if they're going to come up. Not all of them did, but they are beautiful. Next, I'm going to take this yellow vase that I got at Home Goods, and I'm going to use primer on it and then let it dry, scrub it down with some dirt, let that dry on there, and then wash it off. And then you can spray on this paint as well, rub it down, and you've got yourself a really neat looking planter. I'm just going to stick this plant in there for now, using it kind of as a vase till I plant it in the ground. But it usually takes me a minute or two to figure out how I want the flowers on the porch to be. I like mixing real and faux together. I think they pair really nicely, and then they're less maintenance if you use faux ones too. You can also use faux trees if you like and stuff, which you'll see here soon. But I love the way the dark tulips look with the lighter purples. I just think it's just going to be so pretty, and these are eventually going to go in the ground once I get all my landscaping done, but for now they're going to be used as porch plants. To add some height to the area, I'm going to add a faux tree. I actually shared this with you a few months ago, and I ordered another one because I liked it so much, and it just goes together. It's 3 pieces, really simple, and it has a pot, so if you don't want to put it in a bigger planter, you don't have to. And the branches are wired. I liked it. It's actually labeled an olive tree, but it's not an olive tree at all. But I thought it'd be really pretty on the porch, and so I just wanted to see how that would look with the flowers versus just having the rose bush there. So you'll kind of see me. I'm going to play with a few different things and ideas. You can tell me which one you like better. This is a smaller patio space, so I wanted to see how a rug would look if I put it underneath the chairs. This one comes in a lot of different colors. I really like the checkered look to it, and it kind of gives that appearance of like pavers, but it's not. And it really brightens up the way the porch looks. So you can tell me, do you like it with the rug or not? I like both, honestly, so I can't really make up my mind. So help me out here. For the next outdoor makeover, we're actually going to be creating a patio space, and I ordered these really nice iron lounge chairs. I've never owned lounge chairs. I don't even know how that's possible, but I haven't, and I wanted something that I could leave out during the winters. And then I'm going to order some cushions for it. They just haven't come in yet, but this was really easy to put together. It took me about 25 minutes to do, which sounds like a lot, but honestly, the longest part was just putting the bolts with all the washers and nuts together, and you just had to attach the legs, the back wheels, and the arms and the back joint, and that was it. So it was really nice, but it was so nice, and they even sent extra bolts and nuts. I couldn't believe it. And it's just a really nice set. I love how it looks. It comes, I think, in another color, but this was on sale on Walmart. I looked on Amazon originally and found them, but Walmart had a way better deal going on, so I ordered them and they came within 3 days, and I was super happy. So this was a little bit of a splurge for me this year, and I'm so excited. This would be so nice if you had a pool area and stuff, but I really love the way this area came together, and I'm really happy with it. So the faux plants are going to stay there until I get everything planted and figure out how I want everything to be landscaped. So that'll be in the next few weeks, hopefully. The next patio makeover is involving us building a deck. Joists were already in, so we're just having to put the deck top on, and instead of using traditional lumber, we are using Trex, and we decided to go with that for maintenance. One, it's really low maintenance, and we thought it would do better in our harsher climate. So hopefully it ends up being a good item for us since we spent the money on it and we're installing it. Many different brands that you can get and colors to choose from. The color, I believe, is called Coastal Bluff. I will say it's very easy to cut, which I was super happy about because I've never worked with this stuff before. And the only thing we needed to get was some special drill bits for it. But besides that, the picture frame molding took the longest because we're adding that around the edges. So that way, when you see the grooves on the bottom of the Trex, it doesn't show. We use these camo clips that are hidden, so you don't have to drill into each of the boards. It has a little clip that goes in each of the grooves on the side of the decking, and then you just screw that down and it clamps it down. It's really just kind of cool, the systems that they've come up with. So none of the screws are seen, and then the outer frame that you saw us screwing into the boards will all be plugged, and so you cannot see where the screws are. Overall, it was just a really easy system to install, so definitely DIY friendly. I would just suggest, if you're not familiar with building a deck in general, definitely watch some videos on it and maybe hire out somebody doing the joists, since those definitely need to be level. But to split up the cost, you can definitely install it, no problem. If you are going to have a decking project, I definitely recommend having more than 2 people because it just makes it go a little bit faster. The kids ended up helping just put the clips on and keeping everything aligned, and that sped up the process so much. So one of the options that came with this decking was getting some plugs that actually cover up any screws that you put into the top of the boards, and they are come grooves, so just line up the grooves with the lines on the board, and they basically disappear. You just tap them in, and it's really nice. So here is the end result of the decking. I think it turned out so good. It definitely feels weird having it outside, but we stained the side beams. I love the way it all pairs together. I think the decking color goes so nicely. So now it's time to decorate this patio and get it all ready for summer. I am so excited that we're finally at this stage. This set is from Walmart. They still sell it. They have a new version of it, which I actually like better. It's really beautiful. They sell it in this light color and also a darker version, so I'll leave those linked down below for you. They're actually cheaper than this set, but I've had this set for 5 years now and it has held up so well. It comes with winter covers, so weather covers, so that you can cover things up when it's not in use and keeps things clean. I'm just really happy with this set, and you can buy other cushion covers if you want for it, but it's a great Pottery Barn look for less. We have a lot of things to add, and I'm going to be adding it over the next few months as I work on the outdoor spaces. I have a lot of different spaces that you will see, and I'm just excited to just garden and get it all together. This is our first real week being outside, and it feels so good to be creative and not be stuck in the house anymore. This faux plant comes in a couple different colors. I really like it. It's full, and I got mine in a set of 2. I think they sell individually too if you're needing that. But I just added some decorative pillows. They're actually covers from IKEA, so you can easily wash them. And then I'm putting some clematis plants in pots next to the beams. And I'm going to put some hog fencing so it's nice and tall, so it kind of goes up the poles without attaching to the house. I thought that would be really pretty to have that kind of climbing up the posts and stuff.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
So these are all of my garden starts. I ended up trying soil blocking this year, and I really liked the results from that. And so I wanted to kind of separate a few of them and get them into some bigger pots. Mainly the herbs and stuff. I'm waiting on the tomatoes and peppers. I actually need to build a greenhouse, which hopefully I get to that this year. And I need to get the garden fenced in and all that good stuff. So there's just a lot of things that I'm working on at the moment. I feel torn in all different directions in a good way. Because I love being outside, but I have so much landscaping that I want to get done, and I'm trying to mix part of the garden in next to the house with a lot of flowers too. So I'm probably going to have 2 different areas for the garden, and so that's another thing that I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to, manage all of that and stuff. And so hopefully it'll work out, but let me know if you have any ideas on what you like having. Everything will probably be in raised beds because it grows a lot faster where I am. I have a very short growing season, and so that just helps keep the soil warmer and stuff. But I have a lot of different ideas for the spaces and inspiration. I just have to have the time to execute it all and get it all done. So since I don't have my garden beds done yet, I'm trying to work on that this week. I really am. I'm going to put some of these herbs that I've potted on the decking stairs. That way they can get that good morning mid-sun without toasting in the afternoon. And I think that'll just be really nice. And plus it kind of just looks pretty on the stairs. I can't wait to decorate with pumpkins and stuff. I need to grow some. I went inside to get some water and a hummingbird came by and it was so pretty. I'm so excited to see them out and everything, and she's just enjoying the flowers, so that makes me so happy. To finish up the patio space, I just added a little vase with some florals and the watering can that I can water everything with, which is so pretty. I love the color of it, and I'll leave everything linked down below for you. But another patio space done, and I really like the way it turned out. Which one do you like so far? We are going to start working on a couple other areas for landscaping before we work on more patio spaces. I have this idea of creating kind of like an outdoor kitchen area next to one of the dining areas, and I'm struggling on which area to put that in and if we'll actually get it done this year. But I thought it'd be really nice to have a pop of color next to the patio dining area. And so I'm using this plant called Woodgella. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly, but they have a couple different options for it. I chose the darker green with the pop of fuchsia flowers that bloom all spring and summer long, and so I'm so excited to see that fill in and just start planting. And it's just going to look totally different probably by the end of summer, so I'm excited to kind of take you along and share with you all the landscaping and decorating I have planned for outside, because I think once it's fully grown in, it's going to be magical. Now I'm going to use some rock that I found around the yard to just create a garden border. And this is where I have a lot of ideas. I was thinking about doing some boxwood or like some type of other hedge like lilacs or hydrangeas up on these tiers that are kind of just the dirt area, so it kind of progressed in the colors. And so I thought it'd be really pretty to have like a dark purple, a light purple, and then kind of like a mix of purple pink mixed in there. But this is also a really sunny area, which would be great for growing like strawberries and things like that on the hillside. So I'm a little bit stuck on what to do here. I have like 3 different ideas and I've got to pick one. And so I kind of left that, and now I'm starting to take the smaller rocks that I found and again using them to create like a garden border, and then I'll fill that with dirt and we'll plant really pretty flowers along the edge here just to create a nice backdrop. I have these Adirondack chairs and a fire ring, and I thought this would be a great spot. It's out in the open and we can roast s'mores and stuff like that, do kebabs here, and I thought that would be really nice. I would like to eventually add some string lights up above, so that'd be a really good idea, and also some solar lights would really make a pretty ambiance for this space. So hopefully that helps you out. You don't have to do a lot to create a really pretty area to enjoy for spring and summer. Here is an arch that I have, and I want to plant these clematises next to it so it grows up and over, and then I just wanted to set these kind of wicker chairs out here because I'd like to create kind of like a rose garden around this area. I think that'd be really nice, and then put down some pavers and stuff. Kind of coming through with maybe some crushed granite or something. I've got lots of ideas, just it's all a lot of physical labor that I have to gear up and do, and it's going to take me some time, so hopefully you're excited to see that coming in a few videos and stuff. But yeah, I am really excited just to get everything landscaped and looking beautiful. Maybe you have a smaller space or you don't have a huge porch. You can just add a couple flowers, do at least 3. I like the combination of that. It makes like a nice triangle, but you can mix faux and real together. You can add height by adding some planters on the bottom of the larger planter boxes to add some height to your plants without having to fill it with a ton of dirt. So think about that. You don't have to go crazy. It just makes everything really pretty if you just add a couple florals. Now I want to highlight a big Memorial Day sale that's going on at the At Home store, which is buy one, get one 50% off of planters. Oh my goodness, they are so good. Look at the shapes. They have so many different sizes from small to really large. Most of the ones I'm going to show you are mid to large. There weren't that many that were like a resin material, so they are really heavy and so pretty. So many different colors. So I will leave my favorites linked down below for you, but definitely take advantage of this sale. Just a great deal. I mean, you can get larger than Pottery Barn for half the price. They are so good. So hopefully this helps you out, and there's just a lot to choose from. These ones are actually the plastic ones here, but on the big aisles that they have them stacked, those are all heavy pottery, and oh, they are so good. So this planter here is about 2 feet tall, and the one on the bottom is about 3.5 feet tall. So you can get small or large. That's what I'm saying. They are huge, and just the textures. And the best part is you can use these indoor and outdoors. You can use them seasonally in both spots, which is great. So in the summer, use them outside, and then bring them in and use them in the winter time. They make great tree stands, let me tell you. Isn't this cool? It's a little fire pit. The inside of it is really, really pretty. I like the design in there and everything. So you just have this to put your wood on. Pull that out a little bit to keep things from flying out. It's got a little lid, which is great. I made these with some leftover tree planters with some cement and put 4x4s in them to hang up string lights on the back patio. Well, we're repurposing them out here now.
Gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been broken, and take this weight off my shoulders. Goodbye. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold.
Right now is a really good time to grab all your outdoor essentials for decorating and stuff, because there are so many different sales that are happening right now that you can save a lot and make your dollar stretch a little bit further. And hopefully you've gotten lots of ideas from today's patio makeovers that I have shared with you. I love being able to inspire you here and give you lots of ideas. I have more to come. I'm going to be working on lots of landscaping and gardening, which is really going to change the way all of the outdoor spaces that I shared with you today look and feel, which I'm excited to give you an update here soon on that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Everything will be linked in the description box below, like I mentioned before, and all of the items you see here on this table are from Walmart. They did so good. They hit it out of the park this year, and I just hope you have enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, definitely helps out my channel, and I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for spending part of your day with me, and I'll see you in the next one.